Hello, beautiful truth seekers. Welcome in or welcome back to the Third Flame Tarot. My name is Amber. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm absolutely thrilled that you're here. This reading is going to be for the sign of Pisces. Now, Pisces people are born February 19th through March 20th. They are a mutable water sign, and the mutables are known as the editors of the zodiac. Pisces sits in the 12th house on the zodiac wheel, which is the last house, and it symbolizes completion, harmony, and balance. Pisces people are natural-born mystics. They are intuitive, imaginative, and generally very spiritual or religious. Pisces in their shadow side can be overly sensitive, deeply wounded by the actions or lack thereof from others. They can also have a hard time setting firm boundaries and protecting their energy, allowing negativity to seep into their pores. But Pisces people are emotional, sensitive, compassionate, selfless, and loving when it comes to dealing with the world around them. Now, Pisces planets are Jupiter, the god of expansion, knowledge, learning, wisdom, and philosophy, and of course, Neptune, the god of the ocean, fantasy, art, and dreaming. Pisces' symbol are the fish. Their body parts are the feet, the lymph, and the liver. Their colors are purple and white, and their tarot card is the moon, the 8, the 9, and the 10 of cups. So thank you so much for being here today, Pisces. I cannot wait to get into this first full-length tarot reading for you here on my channel. But first, let's talk about my meditation. So it was really funny. Earlier today, I was on the phone with my boss, who is a Pisces, and we were talking about dreaming and how she hasn't had many dreams recently. And I told her that I had talked to another friend, and we kind of made a correlation around our lunar return and how we don't really dream as much around our lunar return. And it wasn't too long after that, I got a notification on my phone while we were still talking that said Pisces had moved into, the moon had moved into Pisces. So I found that really funny and ironic, and we kind of laughed about that. But that being said, today's meditation was really easy to get into for me. I closed my eyes and I was in. There was no deep breathing or long waits. I was just in meditation. And there was a lot of death symbolism within my meditation today. It starts off, the visuals start off with a black background and a skull with a spotlight on it. And the skull has eyes, but they're closed, and it has a tongue, which I can see through the cracks of its teeth. And as I'm watching this skull, its mouth slowly begins to open, and then hundreds of moths fly out at me, and they're flying past me and over me and around me. And one moth in particular catches my attention, and I end up following this moth, and it flutters over to a daisy in a field and lands on it. As I'm watching the moth sitting on the daisy, blowing gently in the wind, my camera perspective pans downward and I can see a snail on the ground. So I zoom up close on the snail, and as I come around, I notice that the snail has a skull for a head. And then the picture changes and I'm seeing a man, and the man is holding a wrapped baby. And I can only see the blanket from this side of the baby's head. And as I come around the side of the man with the baby, I look at the baby and it has a skull for a head. Now, the next thing I saw was two people in a toast. So they both had chalices and they were toasting, and they were both men. And it looks like they were from, medieval times. They had robes on and velvet and ropes, and they looked kind of monk-like, like you would think of a 1500s monk. And they were toasting with their chalices, and one of them says, "A toast for the most." And then the last thing I see in my meditation was a pair of red high heels. And then the visuals stopped and I came out of meditation. So yeah, a lot of interesting skulls and death energy coming out in the meditation today. So I'm interested to see how that plays out during the reading. So let's get started. Pisces, the long-awaited Pisces reading. I love Pisces. Pisces is definitely one of my favorite signs in the zodiac. Definitely one of my favorite houses, for sure. And yeah, I'm really excited to get into this reading. Pisces is the last house on the zodiac, which is the 12th house. And I was actually watching this really cool video by a new channel that I just found called the Esoteric Cross. And I'm going to put a link in the comments for that channel because he has some really amazing content. But I was watching one of his videos, and what was the video called? I'll link it in the comments, but it was like, the zodiac is not what you think. And he starts off the video talking about the number 12 and how, there are 12 months in a year. There are 12 inches in a foot. There are 12 hours on the face of a clock. There are 12 disciples in the Bible. And the number 12 is a deeply symbolic number. And, in numerology, when you reduce a number, the 1 in the 12 plus the 2 equals 3. And 3 is one of my very favorite numbers. It is, I feel, intuitively feel that it is the number of God. The mind, the body, the soul, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. The number 3 resonates with me deeply and always has. So the 12 reduces to the number 3, which makes perfect sense because Pisces is such a intuitive and mystical sign and house. Now, one of Pisces' planets is Neptune, and Neptune is the god of the ocean. Symbolizes our emotions, our sensitivities, impressionability, surrender, spiritual vulnerability. It can, in its shadow side, represent poor boundaries and a victim-savior complex. It can also symbolize addictions, escapism, fantasy, art, compassion, sacrifice, selflessness, idealism, delusionment, confusion, and yeah. So, with every house and every planet, there are bright sides and shadow sides, right? And I feel like Pisces has so many more bright sides than shadow sides. Fantasy, art, selflessness. You Pisces are awesome. All right. Okay, Spirit, we are here to get an energy reading for the sign of Pisces, please.
We're here to get an energy update on the Pisces collective, please. What can you tell us about the Pisces collective, Spirit? Let's get 2 more shuffles. 2 more shuffles. 1. Last shuffle. 2. Okay, Spirit, Pisces collective, please. Pisces collective. May energy read.
So I always try to channel each sign for the readings that I do, and today I tried to find like as many purple things as I could. I don't have a lot of white things, so I've got my purple amethyst ring, I've got my purple turquoise ring, I've got my purple choker with ammonite. Yes. What else? Oh, I'm shuffling again. I got distracted. I guess it was supposed to happen. Everything happens for a reason. Okay, let's try again. Pisces, please. We're here for the Pisces May reading. There are no mistakes. That was supposed to happen, clearly. All right, Spirit, we're here to get an energy reading for the sign of Pisces, please. 3 base cards for the sign of Pisces. Capricorn. Jupiter. And the moon. See, that's what I mean. There are no mistakes. You just go with the flow, right? And look what came out. This is absolutely amazing. So Jupiter is one of Pisces planets, right? And then the moon is Pisces tarot card. It symbolizes the intuition, right? Which is clearly Pisces energy. And then at the very beginning here, we've got Capricorn. Capricorn is the 10th house on the zodiac wheel. It symbolizes your status, career, and where you end up in life. Capricorn's planet is Saturn, which is the god of time, karma, destiny. It can also symbolize death, right? So Kronos, god of time, grim reaper, old age, debility, lethargy, inertia, fear, loss, death, elders, father, structure, form, limitation, duty, career, heights, falls, practicality, agriculture, patience, discipline, and diligence. So, with my meditation, there was a lot of death energy in my meditation with all the skulls. But there was a lot of new life energy too, with like the flowers and the baby. So it was like, the contrasting energy of life and death, which is definitely Pisces energy. One of Pisces tarot cards is the High Priestess, which symbolizes duality of nature, right? The black and the white, the life and the death, the yin and the yang. And Pisces, since it's a water sign, is a feminine energy. It is definitely yin energy. But Pisces, they're very wise, spiritual, mystical, connected to the psychic realms, the spirit realms. They understand the beauty behind both death and birth. All right, Spirit, let's go with the symbols deck. I love this.
Jupiter and the moon for the Pisces reading. How perfect. All right, Spirit. Can we get some more information for the Pisces collective, please? Can you give us 3 more base cards for the Pisces collective out of this deck? Yeah, Capricorn energy, that's, I mean, determination, diligence. They are high achievers. All right, 2 more shuffles, please. Last shuffle. Okay, Spirit, 3 cards out of this deck for the Pisces collective, please. Three cards out of this deck. What do you have to tell us for the Pisces collective, Spirit? What can you tell us about the Pisces collective, please? What can you tell us about the Pisces collective, please, Spirit? What can you tell us about the Pisces collective? Thank you. Stormy. What else? What else? What else? What else for the Pisces collective, please? Ooh. Thank you. Psychic. Oh, perfect. Look at all this purple. That's a Pisces color. Ooh. Okay, what else? Ooh. Soulmate. Whoa. The first card we got out of that deck was Stormy. Now, also in this card, I'm noticing the water down here, which is also Pisces energy. You know, Pisces is a water sign. So we've got the ocean down here, which also symbolizes Neptune, the god of the ocean. The boat, to me, represents your ability to maneuver through obstacles, right? A boat changes with the wind, right? That's how it moves. It moves its sail to, you know, progress with the wind. And then the next card we got is the Psychic card, which is clearly Pisces energy. They are deeply connected to the spirit realm and have a natural psychic ability. If you are a Pisces, you know all about this, and you should hone that psychic ability because it's a natural gift. You don't even really have to try, which is really awesome. But you can definitely hone your abilities by practicing meditation. That's the best way to do it, for sure. And then the last card we've got is the Soulmate card. This card doesn't just represent a physical person, but it can represent integration. And I feel like that is also this card here. If you look at them next to each other, you can see the 2 shapes interlapping, right? The same symbol is happening, or the same pattern is happening over here. We've got 2 exactly identical symbols overlapping, right? This is integration. That's what this feels like to me. Spirit is saying that you've had a hard time integrating these sides of yourself. You know, you're really affected by the negativity in the world. We talked about that in the intro. But Spirit is telling you that you need to learn how to catch sail with the wind, right? Reflect the negative energy instead of absorbing it. You know, when the wind changes, move your sail, right? And that outlook and perspective on your life
will help you become more deeply psychic, and you will integrate your 3D, 5D, your spiritual and your physical world will integrate. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, Pisces. So cool. You know, you've got one of your planets is Jupiter, right? And you share that planet with Sagittarius. And Sagittarius sits in the 9th house, which is all about philosophy, wisdom, knowledge, learning, right? So if you're not doing those things, you can tend to feel, this card was left behind. I gotta take it. Sometimes Spirit does that and just leaves me a rando card when I'm not paying attention. But yeah, like I was saying, you share a planet, Jupiter, with Sagittarius, and that's all about learning wisdom, spirituality. Jupiter is the guru of the planets, right? Abundance, self-realization, and healing. You know, if you're not doing those things, you can tend to feel really stagnant and stuck in your life, which can lead to depression. So it's really important for you to continue learning on your spiritual path. Okay, let's get 2 more shuffles. 1. And 2. All right, Spirit. This card, I feel like I don't want to flip it over yet. I want to put it here and keep it there for now. But I want to ask Spirit why Capricorn showed up in the Pisces reading. Spirit, why is Capricorn here for the Pisces reading? Wow. Whoa. Whoa, guys. We got the High Priestess right off the flippin' bat. That's Pisces energy. Hot damn. Look at her. Look, she's got the moon up here. Can you see right here? Look at it. She holds the book of knowledge. She is deeply intuitive and psychic. Wow. The High Priestess, she has access to the Akashic records. She's deeply connected to the spirit realm. She sits serene. She's an observer, a receptive feminine energy. She understands the way that nature works. She understands the secrets of the universe. Beautiful. Pisces. But look what else came out. So I was asking Spirit about the Capricorn card. Why is Capricorn here? Capricorn symbolizes death, old age, inertia, fear, loss, elders. And we got the High Priestess, and we also got the Tower. Now, the Tower is something that's completely out of your control, right? It is destiny. The divine is shooting lightning out of the sky, and your world will crumble. The Tower is unavoidable. It's like a natural disaster, right? It's not caused by man. But the beautiful thing about the Tower is that you can build anew. Something really rocked your world. Let's ask about this Tower. Spirit,
Spirit, can you tell us more about the Tower and Capricorn? Why is the Tower here with Capricorn, please? Can you tell me more about the Tower? Why is the Tower here for the Pisces reading? Can you tell me about the Tower, please?
Whoa. This card just, look, flipped over in the deck.
And we've got,
whoa, the Seven of Swords. That's betrayal. Betrayal. Look, there's a moon on it too. Look, it's like you right there, Pisces. Like, this person thought they were getting away with something, but you saw it.
yeah, the Seven of Swords, that's a betrayal energy. That is
Secretive energy. Thief. A thief.
whether that's stealing something physical, something from the 3D,
Or stealing something spiritually.
you know, when people do
Not nice things to us, that can rob us spiritually if we let it,
you know.
Whoa! Look! Another card!
Guess what it is?
The Ten of Swords.
Now, it was sitting like this, so I'm not sure whether I should take it upright or reversed. It's kind of sideways.
Like, well, it is sideways,
But the Ten of Swords, that's ultimate betrayal.
it feels like with it coming out sideways like this, it's not in the present that you experienced this, but it was in the very recent past.
That's what it feels like to me intuitively. And with it being sideways, it's like you haven't quite gotten over it
Yet, too. If it was in the reverse, that would mean like the swords are falling out of your back and you're getting over it. But this to me feels like you had a Ten of Swords and now you're kind of in the aftermath of it with Stormy here. But you haven't quite fully gotten over it yet, if that makes sense.
Wow. Yeah, Pisces. Betrayal. Look at all this betrayal energy. Thievery. A tower.
Oh my God.
Pisces. Let's get more. Spirit. Why did the tower... Whoa.
Did you see that just pop right out? It was like,
Whew, I'm getting chills.
oh, sorry. I just got the chills. It felt like something pulled that out of my hand. Probably it's my spirit guides. But sometimes they give me the chills. But look, there's an angel on here. That's Temperance. Look at her too. She's got the pictures of water, which is Pisces energy. Temperance is a message from God. Temperance is divine patience. And to me, it's going Zen. And that's how God wants you to handle this situation. It's time for you to surrender to the experience and tap into your intuition, your psychic abilities, because that's where you're going to learn what the lesson was during this experience, what it was you were supposed to learn.
Spirit wants you to go Zen. Wow. The High Priestess with Stormy. I love on this High Priestess card too, if you can tell, the banner behind her is purple, which is Pisces color. Wow. Temperance. Number 14, Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius energy, which is Jupiter, associated with Jupiter as well. Sagittarius, you share Jupiter's, the planet of Jupiter. Spirit, can you tell me more about the Seven of Swords and the Tower? What happened here? The Two of Pentacles. That feels like juggling. That feels like, I mean, with the rest of the cards that are out here, the Seven of Swords, look at him. Trying to get away with something under the moonlight. And then the Ten of Swords, and then the Two of Pentacles. I mean, it definitely feels like somebody was cheating. Somebody was sneaking around behind your back. That's what it feels like. Okay. I mean, the two of Pentacles is juggling, right? You're trying to like keep things afloat. You're like trying to make things balance. It's a kind of chaotic energy. It can also symbolize decision making. But the Pentacles are an earth element. It's the earthly realm. This to me does feel like somebody, if they weren't cheating on you, they were sneaking around doing something, keeping some kind of secret, and you found out about it. You found out about it with the moon in the Seven of Swords. Yeah, and Spirit's asking you to go zen on this. Don't get angry. That'll hurt you. You know, getting angry is like holding a ball of fire, intending to throw it at the other person, but the only one who gets burned is you, right? Anger doesn't solve anything, and you have to protect your energy, Pisces. You're such a deeply sensitive, emotional person. You've got to put up your boundaries and protect your energy because you're psychic. You have psychic abilities. And you won't be able to use those properly, those gifts. You won't be able to use them properly if you're in a low vibrational state. So it's important for you to get back tune back into your High Priestess energy. Go zen with Temperance here. And whatever that was, let it go. Now, this doesn't mean to just let the person get away with whatever they did. No, that's not what that means at all. But it means protect your own energy. That's what's most important. Okay. What else, Spirit? Can you tell me anything else? Oh, wow. Justice. I just heard spiritual justice in my head. Like, let God deal with this, you know, with Temperance here and justice. Like, surrender this situation to God. You know, God, karma is real. And we should leave some things up to God when it comes to karma. Actually, we should always leave it up to God when it comes to karma. Energy is real, and what you put out there into the world, the energies that you put out there into the world, the way you treat others, the way you interact with the world around you, and those that care about you, I mean, that absolutely will affect you. And you will rack up karmic debt
like nobody's business. So don't let yourself rack up karmic debt. Leave that up to God. Leave this alone. Just step back, protect your energy, go into your high priestess energy, and let God deal with it. Right? And God will. God will. And don't be concerned about when God will. Don't be concerned with that. That's up to God. Just go zen with this. There will be spiritual and karmic justice. Okay, let's move on to this column. We have Jupiter, psychic, and then this card came out, this mystery card at the beginning. Let's figure out what it is. Spirit, can you tell us more about Jupiter and the psychic card? Why is it here? We've got, I have to turn it around, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, there's some nudity on this card. We've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Why is Jupiter and psychic here? Three of Pentacles in the upright is collaboration. It's working together with others. But in the reverse, it's working alone. Spirit is telling you that it's time right now for you to work alone so that you can hone this psychic ability that you have, because it's clear you're supposed to be using it to help the world. I mean, you just have an innate ability, psychic ability. And Spirit is telling you, I mean, Jupiter is wisdom, knowledge. It's the guru, religion, morality, justice, faith, optimism, expansion, travel, good fortune, healing, self-realization. And then psychic here and the working alone card. I mean, that doesn't really get much clearer. Spirit is saying at this time, let this go and spend some time really working on your own spiritual advancement. Yeah, just like on this card, there's like a man creating a statue. He's chipping away at it. Spirit wants you to start molding your spiritual self, your spiritual body. Start shaping and forming your spiritual body and giving it definition. All right, Spirit, what else can you tell us about Jupiter, psychic, and Three of Pentacles? Can you tell us more about this column here, please? What else can you tell us about this column here, Spirit? What else can you tell us about this for Pisces? Thank you. Ooh. This is the Five of Swords. The five symbolize conflict and battle. Winning at all costs. This feels to me like Spirit is saying that this is not going to be easy, you know, for you to get into this mindset and really focus in on your honing your spiritual skills. Like this may be a little bit of a battle internally for you. But just keep at it a little bit every day, you know, like you don't have to exhaust yourself. And that's a Sagittarius energy. Like they can get so deeply philosophical that they won't sleep, they won't eat, they won't drink. They just go way too deep in their mind. And Spirit is saying, don't let this be a battle, right? Take it easy, go slow. You know, spend 15 minutes, a half an hour each day on on advancing yourself spiritually, you know. Read a book on spirituality, Carl Jung, Alan Watts, you know, Teal Swan, all of them, Buddhism, the Vajras, like Figure out which one interests you the most and just start reading up on it. Because you clearly have a psychic ability here that you're meant to share with the world. Yeah, High Priestess, psychic, yeah. Okay. Yeah, don't get too hard on yourself, okay? Don't be too hard on yourself. You know, this might take a little while for you to look back on whatever this tower was and not have animosity in your heart. Like, be patient with yourself, but try and see if you can let that go. All right, Spirit, can you tell us, why is soulmate and the moon here for the Pisces collective? Why is the soulmate and the moon here, please? Why is soulmate and the moon here for Pisces, please? Thank you. Strength. And the Five of Wands. That's another card of conflict. I mean, strength is about overcoming adversities. It's Leo energy. It's pride and courage, enthusiasm and optimism. And then the Five of Wands here, I mean, we just got the Five of Swords. The Five of Wands is a little bit more gentle than the Five of Swords. I mean, if you think about going into battle with some sticks instead of a sword, like, it's still conflict though. And it feels like with the moon here, this is your deep subconscious. It's just repeating what's going on over here. This to me feels like inner strength with the moon here. Integration. I just heard fractured soul. And I visualize these two hearts being apart and then overlapping themselves. So you may have some soul retrieval work to do, Pisces. If you don't know what that is, go look it up. It does feel like soul retrieval here. And you're going to have inner strength in order to get through this. But you're supposed to be using your psychic abilities to help people. Let's get more. Spirit, can you tell us more about the moon? The strength card. Wow. Fortitude. Look at that. Yeah, that's strength energy. That's more Leo energy. Look. Look, can you see? Down here, there's a lion. Look at her. Fortitude. That's more strength energy. Fire energy. Yes. Spirit is saying, you know, it might be a little bit of a battle, but you've got the strength and the fortitude in order to push forward. You're just going to have to keep coming back to your inner strength, you know, during this transition. One more card, please. Why is the moon, soulmate, strength, and the fortitude here? Can you tell us more? Okay, that wanted to come out. The King of Pentacles in the reverse. The King of Pentacles is the king of earth, the earthly realm, finances and material. This does, to me, feel like don't waste your money. Don't waste your money on like spiritual classes. Like, be really sure, like, when you sign up for a spiritual class that you know a lot about the teacher, it's a renowned teacher, and that you're not just getting ripped off for your money. You know, as you progress spiritually and integrate your soul, like, make sure you do your research on the teacher or the practitioner that's going to help you. Make sure you jive with them energetically, you know, meet them first in person if you can. Don't just fly off to a retreat without knowing anything about it. You might end up being a bit disappointed, and it could waste your money, your finances. That's kind of what I'm getting here. You've got the strength and the power and the psychic abilities, the intuitive abilities within you in order to do it yourself. I mean, having a teacher is always great. You can learn things a lot faster, but you don't need it. You just need some good books and some time and some meditation, and you can sort it out. All right, Spirit, thank you so much for these messages here. Yeah, the Capricorn card with Saturn symbolizing death. Yeah, there was it looks like a death of a relationship here. Okay, Spirit, let's get some more cards for the Pisces collective out of this deck. Super psychic, super intuitive. Yeah. Yeah, you know, when we clear our world of negative energy, we'll never be able to fully clear it, but if you can get rid of as much of the negative energy as you can in your life with the things that you can control, that's going to heighten your psychic abilities. That's going to raise your intuition. And when your intuition is raised, you can sense people better. You can sense their intentions. You can sense their own energy. You can even sense the energy of the world around you. People, places, things. You can tap into that, and it'll help guide you. And when your intuition is raised, you also have a clearer communication line with your spirit guides, who are always there trying to help you. They're always there trying to help and guide you. Yeah, when your intuition is raised, you can notice the synchronicities, like you're paying attention more. And those synchronicities, they have messages within them. There's so much symbolism in the world around us all the time. So much symbolism, and it all has a message. All right, let's get 2 more shuffles for the sign of Pisces, please. 1. 2. All right, Spirit. Any more words of wisdom or advice for the Pisces collective that this story belongs to, please? Any more words of wisdom or advice for the Pisces collective that this story belongs to? Anything else, please? Anything else? Anything else? Thank you. The ghost. Whoa, that brings me back to my meditation. Look there's a skull. Not only that, but at the end of my meditation, I had a toast for the most. Could they have been saying a toast for the ghost? And I'm also having a flashback of a ghost that was, I just got tingles. In my meditation, at the end of my meditation, when I saw the red high heels, I had more visuals after that. But when I came out and I started writing it down, it was like a dream. It faded. It's coming back to me now. I saw a ghost in my meditation with its tail, like Casper the ghost. Its tail was roots coming out of the ground. I knew we were going to get this card. Let's get more on the ghost. A toast for the ghost. What else about the ghost, please, Spirit? Can you tell us more about the ghost, please? Why is the ghost here? The sage. I'm seriously getting that you have no idea, but one of your guides is a high-level spiritual being. I mean, the owl symbolizes wisdom, knowledge, spirituality, right? The wizards, they all have an owl companion. The ghost here. A toast for the ghost. Yeah, you are heavily, heavily, heavily watched over and guided. Anything else out of this deck, please? Why is the ghost and the sage here? Why did that come out for the Pisces collective? Thank you. Instinct. Your spirit guides want you to tap into your intuition. You ignore it. You know, sometimes we talk ourselves out of our own intuition. We actually do it all the time. You know, when you get those instincts, right? Those moments where you're like, no, wait, I'm feeling this thing, but we talk ourselves out of it, right? All the time. And Spirit says you have a natural psychic ability. You need to start following your instincts more and just see what happens. I mean, if your instinct is to be cruel or mean, like, don't do that. But I do not think that that's you. I think if you were having an instinct to be cruel or mean, that is not you, Pisces, because you, as a deeply intuitive, sensitive and emotional being, are kind of like a sponge, right? You have a hard time reflecting the negative energy around you. So you kind of absorb that negative energy and then it kind of builds within you and you redirect it out into the world. But yeah, you're deeply psychic and sensitive, instinctual. Yeah, you have a high-level spirit being that follows you. A high-level spirit guide. Ooh. Ah, gosh, I really want to grab the red deck one more time. Spirit's telling me to grab the red deck. Okay, I want to ask about this spirit guide, this high-level spirit guide. Let's get 2 more shuffles. 1. 2. Spirit, what can you tell me about the Pisces high-level spirit guide, please? What can you tell me about this Pisces collective spirit guide that this story belongs to? Can you tell me more about their spirit guide, please? Can you tell me more about their spirit guide?
What can you tell me about the Pisces collective spirit guide, please, that this story belongs to? What can you tell me about the spirit guide? Thank you. What do we got? Lucky. Safe travel. Yeah. You are very lucky. No matter where you go, this spirit guide is there, protecting you, bringing you good luck with Jupiter here, the god of good luck and fortune. Yeah, you are very lucky. You have things randomly that happen to you that are like, whoa, that was lucky. Like, you have these moments every now and then. Well, you know what? That's not just coincidence. That's your spirit guide manifesting situations, scenarios, and experiences in your life. Our spirit guides work hard on the other side, and on the other side of the veil. They do. They're constantly moving and creating situations and scenarios in our life. And you have a very wise and high-level spirit guide on your side. If I were you, I would do some meditations or like get into journey work and journey and try and meet this spirit guide. You have the ability to do it. You're highly intuitive. Talk to them. Don't be afraid. You know, when we come into these human incarnations, we get human amnesia, right? We forget where we came from and why we're here. And it's that way for a reason. Because if we knew where we came from and why we were here, well, that's like somebody giving you the answer to the test, right? Instead of you learning the test on your own or learning how to get to the answer on your own, right? It's like somebody giving you the answer to a mathematical equation, but you know nothing about the mathematical equation, right? So we get this amnesia when we come here. And so this can bring up a lot of fear when we're talking about the spirit realm, right? Because you've forgotten, but you can get back there through meditation. You can get back there and you can start to ease your way into communicating with your spirit guides. And the deeper connection you have with them, the more luck you'll see happening in your life. Things will just fall into place. Because once you become more intuitive, you can tune into those synchronicities and you can sense the energy around you better. Your guides will be there to help you. So, beautiful, Pisces. Let's get one more card for you. Spirit, what else do you have for the Pisces collective that this story belongs to? What else can you tell us for the Pisces collective that this story belongs to, please? Woohoo! We got the number 7, the snake. You know, I was just watching a video before I started this reading. And it was a video all about alchemy. And it was talking about the, oh gosh, I can't remember what the name of the symbol is, but it's the 2 snakes and they're eating each other's tails and it's like an infinity, right? And it symbolizes the universe and the cycles of life, death and rebirth. You know, we have to have a death in order to be born again. And in alchemy, they actually believe that death comes before birth. And I'll link that video to the zodiac too, down below.
what you don't know about the zodiac. It's titled something like that. Or everything you think about the zodiac is wrong, something like that. But it's very, very interesting, and I would recommend going to check it out. But because they believe that in the zodiac too, you know. The next house after Pisces on the wheel is the first house, which is all about the self, the ego, right? It's a constant ego death in our life. And I feel like that's what the snake here represents in this reading. You can see too, on the card here, there is a circle that the snake is going through. There's this interesting shape, and then a line this way, and there's the snake's head. The circle in alchemy represents the universe. Beautiful. The number 7 is also a holy number. Number 7 is the 7 chakras. There are 7 scales in music. 7 colors of the rainbow. Yeah. This to me feels like you have access to the secrets of the universe. And with the High Priestess here, you can access the Akashic records. Deeply spiritual. Wow. Beautiful Pisces. This has been absolutely amazing reading for you. I am so happy to have you here and that we finally got to your first full-length tarot video. If this reading was helpful, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It would mean so much to me. And then hit that notification bell so you can be alerted each time I post a new reading. All right, Pisces, I hope you have a beautiful day out there wherever you are. Namaste.